Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome to Car Question. We're continuing our series of video about the new Volvo S90. Did you see the exterior review? If not, feel free to click there and get ready to check the inside, because right now 19 speakers inside this one. A perfect multimedia system, and you will see the build quality, which is just astonishing. So get ready, the Volvo S90, the interior is starting right now. Time to open the door and look at that quality that you're gonna see inside. Really a unique design. Once again, Volvo made some great improvement to that flagship, and I really like how well it's finished. Look at the build quality, look at the stitches, really perfect everywhere. You've got some wood right here. It seems like real wood, also some chrome. Look at the form of the handle, which is really long. Some major Bauer and Wilkins speakers here, 19 speakers inside the car. This is really an awesome sound system. And look at that also right here in the door. Nice command, power windows with variable speed that you can choose. And another stitches right here, other stitches down there also, and near the storage compartment. It's really interesting. But one of the best features probably inside that car is the seat. Since we have the Inscription model, look at that. You can see right there in the seat some Inscription, a logo right here. So this is looking really, really great. And I love how soft they are with the nice leather that you can see on them. And you have also this mention right here, since 1959, which is a nice commemoration to the invention of security feature by Volvo. So you've got an extendable seat cushion also, which is really great, and you've got all those adjustments possible right here on the side for your seat. Some Volvo mentioned right here, which is lighting up, and let's get inside. Fully digital cluster, as you can see, and you've got that screen, which is really looking like an iPad, but right now you can see the problem with that screen. All the stain of your finger, which is going to be stuck on there for a long time before you clean it. But let's look at that perfect dashboard that we have here right now. And really the stitches everywhere are really straight. And yes, this is a speaker which is standing out right now with some major speaker under it. Also Bauer and Wilkins mentioned right here. This is probably an option that you need to have in this car to get really the best feature out there. I love the finishing right here with that little lip over the dashboard. Once again, a nice material, some chrome adjustment. And look at those vents. They don't feel cheap. They feel really durable and really strong. I really love the feature right now that you have right here. So you've got also a heads-up display, which is showing by the big hole that you can see on top of here. So nice size steering wheel, heated by the way. And once again, those stitches, when you compare it to some American vehicle out there, sorry guys, but as you can see, they're really well finished in the corner. So you don't have that little wire hanging through, and I really like what I'm seeing right now. So let's talk about also the storage compartment right here. You will see wood also, once again, with some touches of silver. And by the way, look at the key, the Volvo key, which is really interesting because it's going to be made of the same material that you're going to find inside your car, but also the same color. So right here on the side are all the buttons that you need, and you can even enable the panic mode on this side. So let's put that there. Let's close this. So let's start the car. So when you start the car, don't look over there. Notice nothing. But there's a start-stop feature right here with that button. So it's a really nice design. So you turn it once, and it's going to open all the accessories inside the car. And once you're going to hold the brake and simply turn it, there you go. It's an engine start. You've got the drive mode also, which is right here. So nice display. Oh, music. I'm gonna lower that because I want to talk to you about that famous sound system a little bit later. So right now inside we've got two big display, one in which is for revolution per minute, the other one for speed, and you got also your fuel, and you will have different information down there. So you will be able to change also the display depending on the drive mode that you choose. But first, let's start on the left right here. So you've got the brightness of the lights inside, you've got also your trunk. You will have some storage space right here, which is kind of strange places. Right here on top, so this is for your lights, and if you want to enable the auto feature, and you just have to turn that way, it feels like a little tire. So you've got your fog lights, and you can enable the rear fog lights also. But on top of that button right here, so if you want to use it to reset your different trip and different information that you're gonna find in your cluster, you just press there. Cruise control are gonna be right here selected. You can also use this different button to switch from pilot assist, which is gonna be written down here, and you will be able also to shift to adaptive cruise control. You can also set the proximity, the distances with the car that's going to be in front of you. So if you want to be a little bit closer or further, you just select that with that feature. So right now, let's, I think I forgot once again to switch to English. So sorry guys. When you're going to try to use that system, it needs to boot. So as soon as you start the car, you can expect from 30 seconds to 1 minute before the system won't be quite reactive like this one right now. But you need also to learn that system, learn its function before you fully master it, because there's a lot of stuff out there. So voice command, help, please. Not sure that he understand my...
No results found. Say a house number, street and city.
Help.
Say a house number, street and city. Say for example 1 Main. Say a house number.
Cancel.
Cancel.
That she understand. Once again. Help.
The following applications are voice controlled. Say which one you need help for.
Climate.
Climate. You can say raise or lower fan speed.
Raise fan speed.
Raising fan.
Maximum fan speed.
Searching music and radio.
No, okay.
Music search. What do you want to listen?
Nothing, okay. I thought you would have understand that, but at least you got your voice command, and you can press down here. This is gonna change, this is gonna access the different menu that you will have right down there in the different display. But you can also use right here the button, it's for volume, changing the next tune also. Let's look at right here, you've got the washer fluid, and by the way, you don't have any nozzle on top of that hood. The fluid's gonna come out of the wiper, it's gonna be heated, and you have also a place for the wiper for where they will be heated, also a defrost just for them. So let's look inside that menu right now. So let's get to that menu by pressing right down there. You will be able to get some information about your trip. This is where you will be able also to select the different display that you want to appear. So let's say that I'm a tourist, I want miles per hour, I can select it, liter per hour, kilometers left with my fuel capacity out there. The full audio, I can select or deselect them, so I won't be able to see them. When I move to this side, you've got the media selection that you can choose from, and you've got a lot. You've got the telephone, but right now my phone is plugged with Apple Carplay. So as soon as it's plugged in with Apple Carplay, I cannot access the menu. I can also select navigation.
The route is being calculated.
So right now, let's go to Quiznos Sub, and
Please
you can see
to the highlighted
display
route.
right here in the center. But also, my screen is separated in two different sections right here. Navigation, media, phone, and Apple CarPlay right now, or the last feature that you enable. So if I choose navigation, you will be able to see the map, which is going to appear and give me the direction needed to go there. But right now, we're going to cancel that. But I really like the efficiency of that system, how quick it is. You need to master it though, but as soon as you've mastered it, you're going to be able to do great things with that. So volume right here, next song, and let's get to the screen right here in the center. So let's press the home menu. So as I said, different setting. Let's go into the song or the music menu. Wow. Awesome bass from the Bauer and Wilkins system. Plug in your iPhone, get a good song out there, great quality song, and simply use that, and wow, this is awesome. So this is an awesome reaction also for the radio. Let's say that you want to change setting. Let's say that you want to simply change also the source. As you can see, this is quite reactive and easy and fast to use. For the memories though, this is a little bit different. Let's say that you want to access your different memories. So right now we've selected the radio that we have. So you can always go into the library feature and select the favorite one right here. So this is going to be all your favorite station that you choose, but you need to make some choice before getting there, and that could be a little bit quicker and more user friendly. Let's press phone. So right now you can see it's not accessible because I need to use it through the Apple CarPlay feature. So let's move that on the right, just like an iPad, by the way, with the same home button down there. So Apple CarPlay, and my Apple CarPlay is not using the full screen, only that little section, even if I choose a plan right here. So as you can see, it's kind of small, and there's not all the application that you will find inside. So when I swipe on this side, you will be able to get all your vehicle function, your camera, and by the way, look at that 360-degree view camera, which is just awesome. You can use the parking feature out here. You can press also right there if I want a more closer view at the rear. I can even zoom in with the different function. You've got my lines also if I use the steering, and look how fluid they are. This is simply cool. Same thing also from the front, and look at that, the detail, exactly where my wheels are passing. I can also disable or enable different security feature with the car, and even on the left and then on the right. I really love the clarity of that camera right now. Park in, park out feature, heads up display adjustment, and by the way, the heads up display, let's zoom in. Am I gonna see it? Sorry guys, trying to adjust. Oh, right there it is. So as you can see, it's not a lot of information, it's not big color, it's just simple heads-up display. So cruise control, fog lamps, active bending, adjust the passenger seat. Yes, I can select that, and my commands for my seat will adjust my passenger if it's sleeping. You've got roadside information, wiper service position. Oh, there you go. So if you want to remove or change your wiper, and when you press back, it's gonna simply go away. That's cool. So switching next, you've got all your different application up here. Sound experience, if you want to get a better concert hall of the Gothenburg concert hall, you can simply select that, and you have a description of what you have over here. But I prefer individual. Boom. Oh yeah, seriously, I love the sound system. So let's press down here. You've got your climate control feature, you've got the temperature, and you can synchronize if you want. You've got your heated seat, your heated steering wheel, and also climate seat. 3 positions for each of them, and you've got your clean zone, main climate system that you can adjust. Right here. Same thing for the selection, also right there in the middle. You can use the parking climate, add a timer, select some preconditioning feature that you would like, and right now it's getting so cold, so let's move that to 21 at least. You will have also the possibility to select the rear climate, turn it on or off, and select the different rear feature. So you've got a total of 4 zones, and let's say 5, because even your glove box got some climate control out there. So this is so cool. So right there, climate control. Let's move down a little bit. You can see also some feature for the music, which is right in front of the shifter, hazard, defrost up in front and in the rear, volume button right here, and you will have that shifter of that 8-speed transmission that you can move down and move right there on the side to select the manual feature. As soon as you will change the gear, you will see it right there in the middle with the big numbers. So you got also those different drive mode that you can select. Talking about drive mode, you've got Eco, Comfort, Dynamic, and Individual that will change the personality of the car. But right now, let's go define the individual mode because that's kind of cool. So let's press on the, no, not on the home button, but slide it down right here. Let's go into setting, and we're gonna get into the My Car setting and individual drive mode. By the way, we could spend hours checking that system. There's so much stuff. So you will be able to change the preset when the car is gonna be starting, the driver display, the steering force, the powertrain characteristics, so it's going to be more reactive, and even the brake pedal on how well it reacts and communicate, and also the suspension of the vehicle, so it's more reactive than air suspension. So right now we don't get this option right here. We didn't choose it. So drive mode, the only problem also with that feature right here, so look at how dirty it gets in so quickly. Electronic parking brake, automated brake feature also that you can select, and you will need it, by the way. Usually this is kind of rare. I don't use those feature, but sometimes I need to press really hard on that pedal. Some storage compartment, which is not that big. Right here, cup holders, and you've got also a cigarette lighter that you will find. So let's open that section right here. And did you see, yes, the little logo right here? Because you can pull and activate or deactivate the climate control in your glove box. I still love also the design. LED lights up here. You've got also some LED lights in the mirror. They're not extendable for the sun visor though. So you even got some airplane feature that I'll use to call. So let me get, there you go. SOS feature. You've got also a call feature that you can use, and that's kind of cool. Home link system, you can press on the button which is right here under the mirror, and you've got also an indicator of your position. So let's move that into park, and let's, yes, close once again the car. I'm always trying to get there on the side. And by the way, when you select the different drive mode, the display right here will change also. So that's a great feature. Oh, let's open the hood also for the display that I will do just in a few seconds. And I know my hood is open. So right here on the side of the car, you can see the rear, which is really comfortable and okay with space. A sun visor also right here that you can lift and simply put in the top of the window. Nice finish once again, Bauer & Wilkins. Lock the door, and you've got an ashtray, which I don't recommend to use in a car. This is an insult for me. So still some LED plates right here. And talking about, that's kind of not cool. I'm kind of sorry with the back kind of plastic that they put in the seat. Still, some display with the climate control that you can use right here, which is tactile also. And you've got some vents that you can control manually. Some 12-volt outlets with a lighter plug. But once again, no USB connector in the rear. So what's happening? I don't know. So let's move. By the way, some LED lights down there. You can see right now that the headrest is folded because you can press on the button and fold it, so it's better for visibility. Some storage space, some more cup holders, and you've got your ski trap that you can use also. So let's say that you want to fold. Oh, and by the way, a major issue right here. So you can see the hatches for the baby seat. Look at that, they're all broken. I don't know what happened, but somebody tried to test it probably a little too hard, and they don't really fit well. Those one right here, I replaced them, but they're all broken, every one of them. So is it a bad journalist or simply bad feature? I don't know. Right beside that seat, look at that, you can press right here. The header is gonna fold, and there you go. You can pull the seat down. Not too bad though. Let's open the trunk. Nice and big access to that trunk. And if you want to look on the side right here, you're gonna see that there's a full-size battery, but finishing not that desirable out there when you try to push it back. Still some net, some 12-volt outlets, some hook if you want to strap something in, and big surprise, full spare tire, no tire repair kit. That I like. And you've got that manual latch that you can use if you ever get stuck in your trunk. That could be bad though. Okay, so for the front of the hood, so you've got really a nice feature. It's not a hatch, it's this kind of plug that you can just simply slide. And when you're gonna open the hood, it's gonna lift like that, so it's easy access. That's wonderful. I've never saw a nicest top of an engine, and look at the finish. It's all rubber, it's not plastic. That I like. Don't look for, you know, usually you check your oils with a dipping stick, but right now it's only possible to add some oil because it's inside. The computer will tell you when there's some oil missing, and you can check the oil by pressing a certain configuration inside the car. So it's a complex, it's a kind of complex mechanical component because you've got a supercharge and a blower hiding down there beside that 2.0 liter engine, which is going to give you more than 300 horsepower. So you got your battery connector right here. If you want to jump start the car, it's going to be right through there. And you got your washer fluid right there on the side. And also if you want to add some coolant, it's going to be right here on top. Still a complex mechanical component into that car. I cannot wait to try it and go for the road handling and the specification. Remember that name, Bauer & Wilkins. This is probably one of the best options that you can choose for this vehicle. 19 speaker, a lot of power. Plug in your iPhone, get the best music that you can out there, and you will really enjoy this car. Also, did you check the components? Did you check the build quality? And how about the material? Even those seats are probably the best in the segment right now. So what do you think about the interior? Do you think that it's all that you need to really enjoy this kind of sedan in the luxury segment? Feel free to comment that in the section down there below. Also, don't forget to do a thumbs up and subscribe to Car Question because you will get a notice when the road handling and the specification will be available about this car. Take care.